But this is what God calls you. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, and all these names, so on and so forth. Those are God-given names that they changed, because if they knew that you knew that, what would happen? They will have to kill us, because you'll wake up, you'll know who you are. So, what would you identify today? American black? The majority of us are what? American black. So that means that you'll be from what tribe? Judah, from the tribe of Judah. Now I'm going to show you who else from the tribe of... This who else from that same tribe that you descend from. If he was walking the earth today, they'd be calling him an American black. They'd be calling him a nigga. All right, read. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39.
Bring it out.
See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me.
What he said? He said, there's no God with me, right? Ain't no Buddha, ain't no Allah, ain't none of these other gods or these religions that people follow. Come on.
I kill.
He said, what?
I kill.
He said, I'm the only one that kills. Right? Every time, when you see something happen, God said, I authorize all of that. Ain't no other God done that. Read.
And I make alive.
God said, I kill and I make alive. Come on.
I won't.
God said, I'm the one that won't. What else?
And I heal.
He said, and I heal. He's the only one that can do that. Can't no Allah do that. Can't no Buddha do that. Right? Can't no other God say that. Right? Because you got prophecies in this Bible that God made sure that these things happen to certain nations as well. Even us as a people. Because we disobeyed God as a people, and this is a result of us going into slavery. Like you said, you watch Roots. You can read about Roots right in the Bible. Did you even know that? Roots, how did our people get over here to the shores of America? How we get over here? We walk? You say we walk. How we get over here?
Ships.
We got over here by ships, right? What you say? Boats, right? But you know that we can read that right out of the Bible. You knew that. Give me Deuteronomy chapter, read Deuteronomy. After this, then you know what I'm saying, you can do what you got to do. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So God said, he telling the particular people, right? If you do what I say do, you obey me. I'm going to set you on high above all nations above the face of the earth. This God talking to a group of people. You come on this side, you'll get out that sun real quick. Read 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God said, if you don't do what I say do, he said, I'm going to bring curses upon you, and they're going to overtake you. No matter where you go, no matter if you run to Atlanta, no matter if you run to Texas, wherever you may go, he said, these curses going to follow these particular people. This is how you're going to be able to identify who my people are in the last days. Now listen to what he said about these people. 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt again, right? Back into Egypt again. When the Israelites came out of Egypt the first time, they walked out of Egypt. All right? He's talking about something else. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt again, because when the Israelites was in Egypt the first time, they was what? They was in bondage. They were slaves, right? Remember Moses came, said, let my people go? All right, read. Read it from the top one more time.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
I'm going to bring you back into Egypt again, or slavery again, with ships.
Right.
Right? He talking to a who? A particular people. Right? Because does that fit everybody? Does that fit everybody? Everybody came over here by ships? No, they don't fit everybody. They fit one group of people.
That's
you
right.
read this right out of the Bible. Read.
By the way, whereof I spake unto thee.
So as Moses spake, it happened to us as a people. You read in history, these things happen to us as a people. There's all type of books and evidence that this happened to us as a people. Hell, we the evidence right now. We standing here now. Read.
Right. Thou shalt see it no more again.
God said, when you get on them ships and you get on them boats, he said you weren't going to see your homeland no more again. When the boats bring you over into America, when the boats bring you through the Caribbean, when the boats take you through the four corners of the earth, he said you weren't going to see your homeland no more again. America is not your homeland.
Right. And there ye shall be sold.
He said you're going to be what?
Ye shall be sold.
God said that you're going to be sold, sis. So remember that. God said that your people were going to come over here to the shores of America by the way there with ships and be sold as slaves over here. Right? Read.
Unto your enemies.
He said, unto your enemies. Because I know a lot of them mingle amongst us up in these neighborhoods over here in Jonesboro. Right? You got a lot of these, they sprinkled in. But God said that those people are your enemies. Read.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Nobody was going to be able to redeem us up out of this captivity.
Right,
so showing you that slavery is in the Bible. Right? There's plenty more other scriptures to prove that slavery is in the Bible. The whole chapter of Deuteronomy chapter 28 pertains to you and I, pertains to our ancestors, our people. These things happen to us as a people. Right? But church ain't going to teach this. Christianity ain't teaching this. Right? They take the black highlight and they black that out. We can't teach them that. Because if we teach them that, we'll stop the killing each other up here on the streets. We'll stop selling drugs to each other out here on the streets. We'll wake up to who we truly are, knowing that Christ looked just like you.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
Right? He looked just like you, and probably look at the sign. If you had to identify with one of them names over there, what would you be calling yourself? Look at it good. Because look at these names, right? They conquered us in slavery, right? They changed our names. They divided some of us up, called us American blacks. Sent these brothers right here to the West Indies over in Jamaica. Sent these brothers right here to Haitians and started calling them Haitian. Sent these, they calling them the Puerto Ricans, right? The Cubans, started calling them Dominicans and Guatemalans and American Indians, Seminole Indians, and so on and so forth. Right. That's when they conquered us. They changed our names, changed your identity. But this is what God calls you: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, and all these names, so on and so forth. Those are God-given names that they changed, because if they knew that you knew that, what would happen? They would have to kill us, because you'll wake up, you'll know who you are. So what would you identify today? American black, because majority of us are what? American black. So that means that you'll be from what tribe? Judah, from the tribe of Judah. Now I'm going to show you who else from the tribe of Judah. Get Hebrews 6 and 14. Now 7 and 14. Listen to this real quick. This is who else from that same tribe that you descend from. If he were walking the earth today, they'd be calling him an American black. They'd be calling him a nigger. All right, read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord.
Who is our Lord? Christ, right? Read it again.
For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
He said that our Lord come from the tribe of Judah. Right? If he'd been walking the earth today, they'd be calling him what? A black man, a nigger, right? A good for nothing, or whatever the case may be. Showing you what? We these people, right? We these people, we got to come back to it.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.